Lanyon is a global software company that aims to bring together the entire hospitality industry. One of the ways it underpins this business objective is by creating a series of annual face-to-face events where people can come and discuss the key issues across the sector. We've come to the first ever Connect Europe here at the Café Royal Hotel in London to find out why these events are so important to the company.
We've been around for actually 29 years in the industry, which is unusual for a software company in this industry. And we've always been focused on the hotel side. But over the recent years, we found that the value of what we do, which is online contracting for hotels, the value is in making sure you have both sides of the equation, buyers and suppliers, together. The most important thing is it's not just a question of providing software tools. Yes, we provide tools to reduce the amount of time, reduce the cost of contracting, but the most important thing is the interaction between the buyer and the supplier. And that relationship is absolutely key to a good negotiation and optimizing the process. And Converge is all about that. It's about bringing both sides together, bringing the buyers and the suppliers in the room and to discuss the process, discuss best practice and how to make the process more efficient. And it's the only real interactive forum in the industry for focusing on these kind of processes and talking about the issues and the good things as well.
And so obviously we're here in the Café Royal in London. How does this particular Converge fit into your global event strategy?
Well, we're a global company. 30% of our business is transacted in Europe, and then we've got business in ASPAC as well. And but most of our buyers and suppliers are global companies who are US based. So our annual event is in the US each year. And we felt, though, it's really important to bring it over to Europe as well, get close to the customers. And we talk about similar kind of questions, similar kind of issues, similar topics, but there's a slightly different flavour to it because although the process might be similar, it's not exactly the same in Europe. It's a different environment, and it's really important to understand those differences as well as also open ourselves out to all of our customers wherever they might be around the world.
We were anticipating about 50 to 60 people, and we ended up with 75. So great numbers.
And that's excellent. Whereabouts do these people come from? Are they all just based in Europe?
They're all based in Europe, a lot of local UK, as well as France, Germany, and I think some from Italy as well. So all over Europe.
And generally, how's the feedback been? Is it being well received?
Yes, absolutely. Everyone is really liking the roundtables and the way that, like I said, that we like to mix it up a little bit. That's what they really look to Lanyon for.
Today, Lanyon has an opportunity to fill a gap that's never been filled so far. They've done it brilliantly in the US by putting this Converge conference. I didn't attend the first one, but I think there were about 80 or 100 of them, and the one I attended a month ago, there were more than 200 participants, including half buyers. So today, the first one taking place in EMEA, the first of its kind, there's already a ratio 50-50 between buyers and suppliers, which is pretty significant achievement. And yes, I think it's a brilliant way for buyers to come and speak about their hotel issues. It's really hotel-minded as opposed to being travel-minded as a whole. It's just, we can talk just about hotels.
It's all about bringing that discussion together. It's the interaction. We want to make sure there's no big elephants in the room that people are trying to avoid and looking over their shoulder, because the only way that we can make this process better and easier and more efficient is by talking about what are the things that make it too long, what makes it too complicated, and how can we make it just a far easier and valuable annual process. And you've got to do that by being contentious. You've got to make sure you ask all the questions that are in your mind.
So the big $6 million question here really is, how do you actually measure return on investment?
Well, the measure in many different ways. We do actually measure monetarily, what's the business that's generated out of here, and that has its own return on investment. But there's a bigger picture than that. The picture and the value and return is making sure we understand what is going on, making sure we understand what our customers' questions and issues are, and making sure that we work together to improve things. And we've also worked with GBTA. We work with a lot of the industry associations. We've spent time taking the feedback from these events and then making changes to our products, introducing new services, introducing new industry standards and working with those entities. So there's a whole range of value that we get from it, not just the monetary commercial value, but it's really important that the bigger picture is seen as well.
Excellent. Roland, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.